Hello. Can you hear me? It's weird. Alright, we are in, and we are going to be creating a custom hostage um, rescue mission. Now, I had a city planned out earlier. Abdera. Looked pretty good, actually. Um, the reason... Oopsies. Oh, lag. The reason being is it's kind of on the side of a hill to the point where I feel like it almost looks like a mountain hideout, which is kind of the thing that I want. It's hard to assault from this side. What side is that? Southwest? Maybe? Yeah, let me look north. Where's my compass? Compass. There's no compass. I was gonna hit K, which is the player compass. Um, Point me north. Right, that's east. So it's hard to... That's east, that's north. It's hard to assault from the northern side, because it'll be a straight uphill battle along a guardrail and just no cover whatsoever. It would be easier to assault from the southern side because you've got this small road, you've got trees to advance up, sneak into the side area. Even the west would be pretty good because you've got that rock cover, and then you can proceed up the town. But most importantly, you've got a northern overwatch, sorry, eastern overwatch here. Um, So you could have one team up on top of the hill, one team, go down the main road, maybe come in from the southwest. Um, the way I want this to work is there's a pretty good landing zone right here. So we could have the players, fly in, touchdown, get eyes on the town, just barely, maybe, have a couple patrols going along the road here that they have to kind of dodge. I'm expecting this to be a nighttime mission. Why would you go rescue hostages in the middle of the day? They could trek down to here. I could have a little, surprise waiting for them, like a civilian or insurrectionist. And then this can be a old insurrectionist ammo depot, I guess you could say. It'll have like a whole bunch of arsenal stuff for them to get their loadouts once they have eyes on the town. There's a couple comms towers. We might have them go up. This might be enemy controlled. They should eliminate the comms towers before pushing to Abdera just to make sure that they can't call for, long-range reinforcements like CAS or armored patrol. I'm still planning on, once they seize the hostages, if they get detected, I'm going to throw like a helicopter support nearby, maybe coming over from this airfield right frickin' here, just on the other side of the valley to the north. But you can see, I mean, it's a giant bowl. Like, they're not really... It'll be a good fight. It'll be fairly contained, which is what I want. I don't want it to be like over here on this giant flat area where it's like, oh, let's rescue the hostages from right here, and now every single enemy in the entire area can see us, and we can go anywhere. Like, it feels too big almost. So if we keep it contained, they'll probably act more tactical. And the smaller area you keep it, the easier it is for squad leaders to tell their squads where to go. So let's go ahead and set up a waypoint. Let me know if the sound's okay. You can use the Twitch chat to talk to me. And I should... Or, sorry, the YouTube chat. Yes, I can see you. Can you see? Oh, I see. You can't see anything. Hmm. That's a problem. Give me a second. I have the ideas. Settings. Video. display screen. Hey, there we go. Cancel large. No? Still nothing? We got it? We'll see if we got that. Anyway, while I was ranting, LZ here on top of the hill, maybe go into this small area to load out, maybe eliminate hostile presence. There's a radio tower up on top of the hill here, overlooking the town of Abdera, which is down in the valley. Eliminate any hostile presence here, eliminate the communications tower, hopefully silently. A large explosion would echo through the valley. You've got plenty of ways to assault the town. From the north is probably not a good idea because you'll be fighting uphill. From the east, you have perfect overwatch position. From the west, you'll have a good eyes on as well, so you could probably get 2 Overwatch squads while another one pushes down the center of the town. But and then there's an airstrip right here, right frickin' here on the lip of the valley. It almost looks like a glacier came through, where quick air reinforcement would be, you know, in the area. So the faster they take out the communications tower, we can make that an optional objective. The easier it will be for the mission to succeed. So we've got to create enemy occupation, we've got to create hostages, we've got to create spawn points, and maybe like overlying vehicles. So let's go ahead and start with the waypoints. Let's just kind of map this out for a second. This could be unused, we don't need to man it with, you know, AI that just slows it down. So waypoints, markers, here we are. Where's start? Drawn? Yes. LZ primary. Cool. Now let's say, because we could have patrols, oops, up on this hill here. So if they start taking enemy fire because the AI are retarded and stupid and shouldn't do that, I think, you know, maybe down. So I'm imagining they're coming in from. Well, let's find a starting spot first. It's a little too far away. Wrong button. There we go. This isn't bad. Yeah, there's the airfield over there. Then Abdera. Wrong button. 5 clicks, which isn't too bad. Is there another one closer? No. That's the airfield that I want them to reinforce from. Let me actually mark that. I can delete that later if it gives too much information. No worries. I don't see a nearby base. Factory. No, that's fine. This is okay. It's a little bit of a helicopter ride, but it's a good way to get people started. Now, let's go ahead and create a friendly marker here. Make the size text FOB Knight, and we'll make it 1.2 and 1.2 color. Oops, not white. That'd be silly. Blue 4. Nice. And we'll create a player respawn. Actually, let's create a player squad before anything else happens. We want infantry marines, rifle squad. Is that what we want? Yeah, we'll just go 1 squad for now. And we will, Alpha 1-1 is fine. Role description, I'm not, actually wait. I have custom squads. Oh wait, that's all PMC. Never mind. I'll have to make some custom ones for the ODST, or not the ODSTs, the Marines. Just a regular squad should be okay. Just plop them in right there. And you guys can go. Gosh darn it, you are terrible, Colin, at controlling things. And we will make them all playable. Not worried about the formation. It's good to me. We need to, let's use this area as quick load up. We want UNSC supply pods. Control C. Just line them up against this wall roughly. I'm not super worried about making the neatest thing in the world here. Something so that the guys can use them and be like, hey, I got my kit. Like if somebody accidentally loads in as the AI auto rifleman and they want to switch to the squad medic or the platoon medic, they'll be like, ah, cool, I can do that. Or the corpsman, excuse me. So let's give them a couple. You know what I should do? No, it doesn't matter. Now I'm gonna hop on here and go to Arsenal script. Don't care. This is just where I get my Arsenal script. I don't have it written down or copy and paste it anywhere, and I probably should memorize it. I use it so much. There we go. And right-click, attributes, initialize. Oops, there's a weird space there. Okay, so now whenever a player walks up to them, they should be prompted to open the Zeus BIS, or Bohemia Interactive Studios. I almost said Bethesda. Bohemia Interactive Studios Arsenal, which is what I use to get all my gear because I have everything pre-saved, which is no big deal. And we need helicopters now, so they're not in empty, they are under blue 4. What kind of helicopters do we want? Want a Pelican? That's too big. Well, it is a squad. Oh, we could take 2 Falcons. Let's give them both options. It's not up to me. I'm only the messenger. And let me, oopsies. Helipad. Square. Now, it is kind of on a slant, so it's probably not a good place to put it. Let's just move it right there. That's fine. That looks good. That's rough and estimate. There we go. Looking great. You know what? Let's just give them all the stuff. Like, just let's automatically let them win the mission with that. Actually, what I can do. I'll only give them 25% of their ammunition. Just in case like they come into an emergency and need to eliminate like one guy, that should be enough. I'm not too worried about these guys because they don't have any mounted guns like in Reach. They didn't have any, turrets mounted. And the pilot has a chain gun here. But anybody sitting on the sides here, and I think I have max light assault vehicles running, can shoot out of the sides. Unlike in the Pelican where you load in from the back and there's, just enough for 12 people. So that should be enough for one squad. I should probably make a second squad just in case we have more players. I have no idea why we would, because no one plays Halo anymore. But that should be enough. So Alpha 1-1, Alpha 1-2. Sweet. There you go, that's our base, FOB Night. Let's go ahead and find out where we were. Back at Abdera. What shall we do? Now, for anybody who's gonna be playing this mission, Chris, I'm looking at you, with us, you're going to know exactly where the hostages are now. So what I can do is I can put multiple hostages in multiple buildings, or I could make it later where there's a script where they start, like here in this building, and then they start moving, into the town, maybe like this building or this compound here, and then they know that they get assaulted, so they move to here, and then they try to make a run to the airfield on like a vehicle to evac them or something like that. So we can make it so that there's like a retreat if the squad goes loud, and knowing Marines, they will. I don't know. I can just see, like a squad cresting the top of the hill, just, getting Overwatch while the second squad runs up here and just starts lighting people up with small bursts from an LMG. I think that'd be a cool experience. What I can do... Nah, they wouldn't have mortars. I was gonna say I could set up mortar positions so when people go hot, like, they can just get fucked up. But... No, we'll keep it as is. What was I doing? Oh yeah, so LZs. We've got LZ Primary, or LZ Alpha, which is overlooking the town of Abdera. So meaning they'll be coming from this direction, just northeast of Orneo. Coming up, fly, 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 fly. Here's the base on top of the hill. And you can see right there, like if the helicopter were this high, it should actually be more like this. If there were a squad anywhere in this little corner here, the helicopter might start taking fire. So they should very quickly be able to, back up, get down the hill, and then if I would go this way to obscure the field of fire. Yes, there's a mountain here, but they also know that this is hostile. Oh shit, that'll be hostile too. So maybe coming up from this is a bad angle. So you'd go right, break right, find a new LZ, probably right here, just at the base of the mountain. And everybody heads back up. You can see the LZ, the primary LZ, right up there at that little tiny radio tower. So this will be a solid LZ, I feel. I'll just mark the field, like they can choose where to fucking land. Drawn, start. LZ. Secondary. Is there a way to make it dotted? That's just its translucent, or its opacity. So we've got enemy airfield, 2.5 clicks north of the primary LZ. We got FOB Knight about 4 or 5 clicks out. The town of Abdera is 1.5 clicks. Actually, really only 1. Let me go ahead and mark an objective. Color, op 4. Actually, no, I don't want it to be... I do not want it to be an objective marker. I want it to be a triangle. And in the briefing we could say, like, optional objective, eliminate enemy comms tower to reduce the chance of an enemy counterattack. Because, I mean, even in the Marine manual it says, like, when you're taking an offensive or pushing an objective, the first thing you think about and first thing you immediately start preparing for after you reach your objective is a regroup point, and just the question is not so much a matter, and I'm quoting this, the question is not so much a matter of if there will be an enemy counterattack, but when there will be an enemy counterattack. Because logically the enemy's going to counterattack as soon as possible before the new defenders can have time to set up defensive positions. So once they take Abdera, and again, this isn't an assault, I keep thinking it's an assault. They need to, eliminate the comms tower to reduce chance of being eliminated from a counterattack. Once Abdera is isolated comms-wise, it'll be easier for them to sneak into the town, secure the hostage, escort them out, and I'll have to get an escort script. I could just do a join group script, I guess, and it would just follow them. Or I could always play as the hostage and follow them in case the script doesn't work. Yeah, there you go, 2 backups. I could trigger an alarm. MCC has a pretty good alarm sound. Even Zeus has an okay alarm sound. And then we can have, you know, like enemy air reinforcements. Like, hey, they're trying to evac to whatever evac point they're gonna go to. I'll leave it up to the players to evac. Actually, I probably shouldn't. They'd be way too focused on trying to reach the objective that they'd be like, I don't know where to evac now. This is actually an okay place to evac. You know, go down the road towards the airfield, down the road. You don't want to drive up a mountain. Yeah, keep driving, hot chase, that kind of stuff. Here's a good LZ. Right next to the enemy airfield. Where is it? There it is. That's fine. That's okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. And actually pick up. Map. Evac. There we go. We've got ourselves a storyline. Alright, first things first. We marked the landing zone. I can put the enemies up here on safe or careless, and that way they won't automatically go hostile. Or I could say don't fire until fired upon. Well, that's kind of buggy. They still shoot as long as they see an enemy. So, we'll see. What I need to do is add ammo boxes. We'll go to INS small buried cache empty. Just make it look nice and pretty. One over here. Oopsies. UNSC ammunition rack. We want a buried cache. This. Actually, let's do it like that. Boom. We'll have. Oops. Why aren't you buried? There we go. Another one of these guys there. Why is this camera so hard to use? Come on. You got this. Ah! Don't hit shift ever. There you go. I didn't hit shift that time. I mouse wheeled out. It's a good weapon rack, so we'll slide it over here like that, and then supply pods for days. This is just like once they get eyes on and they're like, oh crap, we have to destroy a tower. Like they'll be able to utilize, or I could even make an objective, destroy the enemy weapons cache as well, and that can be another side objective. After utilizing it, of course, because that's how we roll. Throw an ammo box here. Go. Vehicle ammo. No. Why is it like, elevated? I don't know why it's floating. Everything's floating. Let's see. Is it floating? Yeah, it's floating. Do I have translation snap on? Don't. Oop. You know what? I don't think it'll matter. I mean, even that door is kind of floating, so we're okay. Supply box, NATO. Oops, that's too close to the door. And that should be good. Let's go ahead and light this place up. Portable lights, double. Blind you as soon as you walk in. That should be good. And then we want a generator. Portable generator. Paste. Paste. Look okay? There's an empty spot here. Let's do that. Nice. Fine with that. And except for this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, we can all give them arsenal. Except for this space. That's not what you do. That's not okay. Alrighty. Yeah, so now we can mark weapons, no, I won't mark it on the map. The reason being, they'll LZ, they'll proceed down to the building, they might not even look in it. If they do look in it, then I'll create a Zeus objective saying blue 4, destroy enemy weapons cache.
Are you gonna want to eat before we go?
Yeah.
You're gonna get hungry?
Yeah. And then after, let's see. Yeah, and then once they utilize that, they can go eliminate the comms tower. So let me go ahead and man this with insurrectionists. Because Halo. Actually, no. Let me put a port generator real quick. Nope, that's not what I want. Power generator. And is that what I want? No, that's the exact same thing. Radio. No. Alright, I can't find it. Oh well. I was gonna make a little radio or communications like control building, which they actually have. I just can't remember what it's called. So we will throw a. Oh my goodness, this camera is driving me nuts. There's a window here, so that's kind of meh. There's an empty room, so nobody would be standing in there. Alright, let's throw insurrectionist, men, officer. Oop. Yeah, look at you. Super sexy. Aren't you cute? Just stand over here. Like, right up against the... No, not up against the window. We don't want you to die first. We want your radio operator to die first. Yeah. Good job, radio operator. Take one for the team. Oh, there's the box that I was thinking of. The transmitter box. That's what they're called. Transmitters. Transmitter box. Boop. Bada boom. We nailed it, boys. We got this. We could even... That's not what I want. There we go. We could even use this one if we wanted to. Make it a little more visible. Oh, there's already one over there. Never mind. That would just be silly. Or we could do this. Ah. Alright, let's keep putting places for men to stand. We don't need... Yeah, we could put a gate. It's just so it's like, hey, this is, you know, if this were civilian, why would there be a bar gate? It's not private property. This is Altus. We don't have rights. And we'll put more men. It's raining men. Hallelujah, it's raining. Militia MG. That's fine. Let's go ahead and place a sentry. Oh wait, infantry, United Rebel Front, sentry. There we go. Let's go ahead and put you on... Actually, let's just do this. Come on, right click. There we go. And we'll make you cycle, limited, behavior, careless. Combat node, do not fire unless fired upon. Keep formation. Basically, if they see an enemy helicopter come in, they shouldn't attack. In fact, they'll only attack when they're shot at, in theory. And if not, then there's always a secondary LZ. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys protecting the radio tower. There's a hacker. There's a hacker. 6. Make him 6. There we go. There we go. So let's go ahead, attributes, and just make that so careless. And it says it's the same thing as safe, except that it will not automatically switch into combat after spotting a threat. It basically makes them look defective, at least to the players. But that's kind of what I want this to be the easy objective. Actually, you know what? Let me put the guys, two guys inside. Nah, that'll be fine. That'll be the easy objective. That's the easy part. The hard part is getting into the valley without getting spotted. Excuse me. So let's go ahead. Set up. Insurrectionist scramble forces in case they do get spotted. I see no reason why they should, but in case they do, in case they decide to go loud, I mean, I see no reason why they should go loud, but you know they will, because that's just our APC. Huh? Sure. Why not? And then we'll go with a MG Warthog and Mule. There we go. That's fine. Oh, there is a transmitter box. Cool. So like that communications tower would be transmitting to the airfield. Awesome. We have a Pelican that can take off. Coup. Dasku. We don't need to have guys here. We can set up a patrol on this road, however. I would like to do that. And MCC convoys are stupid. Like, they're just really awful. So let me go ahead. Alright. I think we're live again. Are we live? I think we're live. Waiting for the chat. Are we good? I don't have a second monitor up right now. It's actually in the other room. So you'll have to excuse the, We good? We the best? Yes, we're the best. Okay. So let's go ahead and set you patrolling. Just a quick patrol route. Nothing too crazy. Actually, I don't want these. And then we'll have you move all the way back to here. Here. And this will be a cycle. Basically cycling to here, and then they'll do the whole thing over again. So he'll be patrolling the main road. And he's unarmed, so, you know, if players see him... Thank you. Got it. If players see him, they'll be, you know, kind of freaked out by that. We could put... campfire here. I want players to feel like, hey, there is an enemy presence in the area. We're trying to sneak in, and they're freaking everywhere. So we can put one here, and maybe one in the middle of the valley that's kind of unseen. You know, like... right here would be good, actually. Kind of in the trees. I don't want it to be easily spotted. Oh, here we go. Perfect. So... campfire. Burning. Oops. I clicked the burning. Why did it not select it? Actually, no. They have groups for this, don't they? Guerrilla camps. Camp Ant? That's too military for me. I just want them to be like, you know, chilling. Just... not Netflix and chill. That's stupid. Why would you do that? They don't have Netflix and Altus. They're not people. No. Deer? No. Select all of it. There you go. Crow. That's better. I can delete this. And move this here. Yeah, that's not awful. We'll slide it a little over, and we will make a bunch of insurrectionists. We'll put a sentry. And, oop, that's CSAT. Actually, we'll make him facing the other way, you know, just chilling. And we'll have a couple unarmed guys to be shit on. And one of the things you can do, I have a mod called Ares, which allows you to, you know, edit in Zeus. Ooh, water. And one of the utility options you can have in that, it automatically scripts in the button. You select a unit to surrender them, and they'll automatically stand still, put their hands behind their head, and become civilian. So what I can do is I can put unarmed guys, like him, with a beret on, because he's pretty. And I can just make him kind of hang out over here by the boxes. And when the players see him, if they kill the two guys with rifles that are shooting at him, I can put him surrender, and they might, you know, leave him alone. They might. I doubt it. But it'd be cool to see if that were the case. And I'll just copy and paste this right up here. Like, I'm fine with that. It is on a hill, so we'll move it behind a building so it kind of illuminates. They'll be like, what the heck is that? And then there's a sentry, and we can even have bunker large. No. Small? That's better. Yeah, we'll put a small bunker up here, and we can put like a sniper in there. Or an MG just overwatching the town. It's not supposed to be, you know... Actually, it'd make more sense to have it looking this way down in the valley. It's not, like, overlooking the road. It's not supposed to be... like a sniper going in enemy territory trying to stealth. It's more like Overwatch kind of guard. In fact, we don't even have to make him a sniper. That's kind of too deadly, especially with the mod. So we'll make him a marksman. MA5. What I want? No, not the MA5. That's the assault rifle. Where's designated marksman? There we go. DMR. So you'll just hang out in there, buddy. And you'll just, you know, keep an eye out. So that is that thus far. Let's go ahead and make a checkpoint. They have roadblocks in here, right? Yeah, there you go. Make a checkpoint here. Actually, it'd be better if it were here. Is it inside of a tree? No, it's got just enough cover so you can't hit the guy in the back. Cool. And we will place a... It bothers me. They're called static in Zeus, and they're called turrets in here. And I am using Ace right now, so they're renamed XM307 High, which is the... Oopsies. The MG. No, wait. Do I want the 312? One of them is a machine gun. One of them is... Yeah, these are grenades. We don't want that. We want the 312, which is the machine gun. And then we don't want you. You're pathetic. Go away. You get fired now. Wait. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. Come back. Where were you? No. Where were you? Hey. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that to you. You weren't fired. You're just killed. No! I'm not in Zeus! I forgot. I was trying to hit end, which is kill unit, so he would have just instantly fell over dead. But we're in the 3D editor. That would have been funny. In my opinion. It's not funny. It's not. It's not. Kind of. Where is he? Gunner? Is there a gunner here? Alright, we'll just put a light rifleman. That's right, you got that cool boonie hat, dude. You're rocking it. Okay, you go up here. You got Overwatch? Nice. And then we'll have an observer. And we can put, like, a sentry team. Ah! That is CSAT again. There you go. Sentry team, you'll just kind of troll around here. Cycle, limited, behavior, safe. So you guys will walk around. There's 2 people in the valley, 5, 6. No, sorry. 4 people in the valley. 5, 6, 7 people in the valley. We can set up ambient patrols because that's what you do when you're in a valley, I guess. So these guys pass by the campfire like, hey, how's it going? Cycle. It's fine, I'm okay with that. And then just instill just a wee bit more fear. We can even do it further up this way and rotate it. Oopsies, what happened? What is happening? I want all of this to be selected. Why are you not selected? Shift, my friends. Shift. Duck. And cover. Let's do that then. I just want to get a weird patrol vector going. So that'll be a bunch of guys in the valley, so that'll provide a little bit, you know, a deterrence from flanking. Let's go ahead and man the town now. We want a fire team hanging out here, just chilling, as you do. And there are streetlights, so we don't need a campfire. In fact, we could actually have them patrol. Limited, safe, cycle. Cool, so these guys will walk back and forth. We'll have a sentry hither. They'll kind of stand there watching the road. Shall have a sentry hither. And now you may be like concerned, like, wow, that's a lot of guys. What are you putting a lot of guys there for? We're gonna have 2 squads operating. And normally when you're thinking about, you know, something this small, just a valley, it's gonna be, you know, kind of hectic to try to kill these guys. They're gonna be taking a lot of fire. But I think as long as they proceed, you know, objectively, like, hey, take out this objective, move to Overwatch Point 1, move to Checkpoint 1, insert into the town, and then start clearing buildings, they'll start taking fire, yes, but they'll be able to eliminate targets one at a time, especially with an Overwatch, 2 crazy Overwatch positions that they can utilize. If they're smart, they'll take them out. And if it's too easy, like if they're just starting to eliminate a lot of people, then I can always call in reinforcements. The objective is to stealth, and I kind of want them to be challenged a little bit. So you can either be challenged by trying to go stealthy and not getting caught, or you can go hot, kill everybody, and then I can call in more guys. So, I don't know. I think it'll be okay. I'm not too worried about it. And we'll put a fire team again and make you cycle like this. And we'll go safe and cycle. Now, what we can do is... what shall we do? We need to find a building, but I don't want to make it uber difficult to find. So I kind of want to find like an iconic, maybe like something like this, because you know, you walk down the main street, you start clearing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you just, this one kind of stands out to you. So this one might be a good one. It's on the edge of town, easy for evac. I can even put a vehicle behind it in case, you know, they need to evac the hostages. Um, we could also... trying to think. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Let's do that. Do we want him on the second floor is the question. Yeah. And we can make an unusual amount of guards around this guy, so it might be a little more sense. So let's go blue 4. UNSC, men. Want... do we want an Oni field operative? Nah, we'll go ODST. ODST Scout. There we are. Now, we will go to his attributes, and we will make him hostage. His variable name will be hostage_1. Health is low. Ammunition is out. Set captive. Make hostage. Oh, awesome. So it makes the unit a hostage and adds a free hostage action. Whether the unit is still hostage can be checked with unit name get variable. So there'll be a free hostage action which I can automatically trigger anew. No, we want to revive. Yeah, we don't want him to be blue 4, that'll kill him. His name is Colin Allen. Remove weapons. %, damage to his 60% damage to his legs. Oopsies. Disable AI features. No, he'll be hostage, so I don't think he'll move. He shouldn't anyway. That's fine. And can I make him prone? Lie down? Maybe? Alright, he'll lie down later. So he'll lie down. Oopsies, we're in the first floor. We shall put... a... farmer. The shotgun on the bottom floor. Just to bat people as they walk in. Nobody needs to be on the stairs, I don't believe. And we'll put... officer. Hither. And... enemy designated marksman on the staircase here. So when the friendlies see him, they'll be able to take him out and be like, hey, why is there only guys in that building? That doesn't make sense. So, we shall see. Actually, I should move him away from the doorway. I don't want him to be, you know, bullet to go through his head straight into the ODST. That would be silly. And yeah, like that, I think we've pretty much finished up the mission. Nothing too crazy. I just have to go and set up the tasks, set up the time. We've got enemy units able to come if there were an issue that I can use in Zeus. We've got an enemy weapons cache, an enemy comms tower, hostage rescue mission. Actually, we could even... now, we'll see how it goes. So what I can do, what I'm planning on doing, what I'm thinking about, is I was going to say we can do a separate, like a second hostage, so it's like, hey, we cleared this guy, and then the guy's like, no, wait, there's still one more hostage, they're gonna take him back to their base and torture him, or whatever. And then the team has to scramble through enemy territory to find the new hostage, and I was thinking of, you know, moving it close to the airfield. But this should be enough. And I can always use that as a backup plan. Like, if I know that the mission is going way too quickly, we can always quickly just load in, like, hey, here's a new hostage. Oh, crap, he's gonna die. Actually, let me do that now, just in case. And then I can create a task and be like, hey, this guy's, he's getting away. You gotta save him. So, let me go ahead. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do. I was gonna put a vehicle here. Warhog unarmed. There we go. And copy. And through the wall. And go. There we go. So you are here. You're, taken captive. And we'll put a hacker. And we'll put an officer. Put you in the room here. And we'll put an AT operator outside. And sentry patrolling. Actually, there should be a button under attributes. Random patrol, radius of 50 meters. Safe, speed limited. Okay. Yeah, so they should automatically patrol within 50 meters of the area. That should be it. I think that's all I really want to do. They've got, let's just spawn in a squad here. Yeah, no, I won't need to. I can do that in Zeus. So we load them up. Alright, let's just run through it real quick. So they all spawn in over here at FOB Night. Well, let's look at the map. Enemy airfield, evac, LZ primary, LZ secondary, comms tower marked. Let's go ahead and actually mark an objective. Drawn. Alright. Black is fine. So, got FOB Night. Everybody spawns in, grabs their gear in a panic, hops in a helicopter. Oh, we need an air crew. That's what we need. Crewman, no. Airman, no. Naval, no. Marine aviator? Marine pilot. Playable and pilot. 2, 3. Nice. So you guys spawn here. Next to your aircraft. Cool. So spawn in, grab your gear. Everybody has a quick briefing, just looking at the map, saying, "All right, there's an LZ. There's a secondary LZ." I'll let them mark their Overwatch points, their approach points. Figure out where the building is. They can choose to go to the comms tower as a secondary objective. They can choose to destroy the weapons cache as a secondary objective. Clear the town. Watch out for the valley. Get a good Overwatch position. Clear the town. Find the hostage. If it went too quickly and they want to keep going, like say, hey, wait, there's a second hostage, and they're trying to evac him to the airfield, and then when they're close enough to the airfield, it set off a trigger. Big fight breaks out. They have to get to the evac. Maybe like the evac got shot down or something. So it adds a little bit room for flexibility. And if it goes too slowly, then we can always just take this and just delete everybody. So I'm not too worried about that. And that should be it. I mean, it should be a good hour, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. 15-minute for briefing on top of that. So like hour and 15 minutes, an hour. Fly, 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 fly. So 5 minutes of flying. Approach the LZ. I don't think those units will start shooting. I honestly don't. Maybe these guys will. So land, if they look in, they can destroy the weapons cache. They have explosives. If not, they can run back to the weapons cache and get it. Head up to the comms tower, destroy it. Meanwhile, one team could be heading to the east, one team could be heading to the west. They've got plenty of patrols to fight in the valley, plenty of time to spot, likely positions for the hostage to be in. I think that's it. I really can't think of anything else to do. So let's go ahead and general title, UNSC 105th Marine Expeditionary Unit. Ops. Text. ODST team N. ODST team was shot down. No, was by insurrectionist forces on their last mission. Your objective. Why did I capitalize that? I'm not German. Hostage and